This is a chapter from REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume 1 by REMO Giuffré. It's called Dagen H. The reason why cars, and indeed people in most countries, keep to the right, but in some countries keep to the left, relates to the passage of horses and horse-drawn carriages, and a general desire to have a rider's greeting, sword-carrying hand, right for a horse rider, but left for a carriage driver, using his or her right hand to control the team, near the centre of the road. But this could vary by custom and country, and different places had different norms. It's a country's prerogative to change its mind. A case in point is Dagen H. Dagen H, which means H-Day, happened on the 3rd of September 1967, the day that Sweden switched from driving on the left-hand side of the road to the right. The H stands for högertrafik, the Swedish word for right-hand traffic. It was by far the largest logistical event in Sweden's history and the most massive overhaul in driving infrastructure that the world has ever seen. So why the change? Well, all of Sweden's neighbouring countries were driving on the right. So when Swedes visited those places, lots of them were having accidents. And when the residents of those countries visited Sweden, they were also having accidents. The change was unpopular. In a 1955 referendum, 83% voted to keep driving on the left. Nevertheless, the Swedish Parliament decided to go ahead and approved Prime Minister Tage Erlander's proposal on the 10th of May 1963 for right-hand traffic to begin in 1967. A 4-year education program ensued. The campaign included the display of a cool and very literal Dagen H logo on various commemorative items, including milk cartons and underwear. And typically for Sweden, pop music came to the rescue. Swedish television held a contest for songs about the change, and the winning entry was, excuse my pronunciation, Höll dig till höger Svensson, which is Keep to the Right Svensson, written by Expressen journalist Peter Himmelstrand and performed by the Telsstars. The song involved a nice dash of double entendre. In Swedish, keeping to the right is shorthand for staying faithful to your spouse, while going left means having an affair. Everything had to happen within a single day, and there was much to do in preparation. Workers hit the streets early in the morning on Dagen H to make the changes. Throughout Sweden, approximately 350,000 signs had to be removed or replaced, including some 20,000 in Stockholm alone. On Dagen H, Sunday the 3rd of September 1967, all vehicles had to come to a complete stop at 4:50 a.m., then carefully change to the right-hand side of the road and stop again before being allowed to proceed at 5 a.m. Remarkably, H-Day went very smoothly, thanks in part to drivers displaying excessive caution in the face of what presumably was a terrifying shift. The changeover saw a temporary reduction in the number of accidents, but these initial improvements did not last. The number of motor insurance claims returned to normal over the next 6 weeks, and by 1969, the accident rates were back to the levels seen before the change. Damn! This chapter features in REMORANDOM Everything Interesting Volume 1 by REMO Giuffré. This series of books is available at remorandom.com.